Hello, everybody, and welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got a pretty large piece here we need to take a look at. It's a big story with a little bitty article, believe it or not. 20 countries have joined the new air defense coalition for Ukraine. The allies have formed a new coalition of ground-based air defense systems to support Ukraine. Rustem Umierov, Ukraine's defense minister, reported that 20 countries have joined the alliance, with Germany and France leading the way. As a result of yesterday's visit of the German defense minister, 1.4 billion in assistance has already been announced. The military aid package includes the Iris-T systems with guided missiles, 8,000 new anti-tank mines, one Patriot system, additional 155mm artillery ammunition. Everything should be received by mid-December, the minister noted. Now, that Iris-T, that's this here, and those are a hell of a system. In addition, Estonia, as a leader of the IT coalition, is providing $500,000 in funding for IT coalition's activities, in addition to Luxembourg's comments of $10 million. The United Kingdom and Norway will look for ways to strengthen security in the Black Sea as part of the maritime coalition. Umierov also pointed out that the Netherlands has prepared $2 billion in military aid for Ukraine. The Minister of Defense of Ukraine expressed his gratitude for the continued support of Ukraine by international partners. He emphasized that each piece of weaponry provided to the defense forces of Ukraine strengthens their ability to resist the enemy and liberate Ukrainian territory. Yeah. Umarov also specifically invited the defense minister of the partner countries to come on official visits to Ukraine to witness that the assistance they provided is being used effectively and brings the day of our victory closer. For this purpose, Ukraine is working to create a powerful military and industry and will involve its international partners in this process. Each ammunition provided to Ukraine is an opportunity to destroy an enemy stronghold. That's all that little story. But again, slow burn, slow cook, and one way they're doing it is through superior firepower, and they're going to hold Putin at bay until they're ready to. I don't probably during the elections or before. There's something they'll try to do to keep power with all this, but here this is the Iris-T system right here, and that's a doozy. I haven't done any stories on it or anything, but I've read about it in other places. And as you can see, Putin says he is ready to end the war, as fighting with Ukraine is tragedy. Yeah, he's talking this way now. He's probably going to back down a bit. Here we go. Putin also blamed Ukraine's President Zelensky for continuing fighting, saying Russia has never refused peace talks. And they haven't. They've always been done a peace talk, and then everybody else turns their back on them. That's one thing I can say. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said Moscow is ready to end the war in Ukraine, branding it a tragedy. The Kremlin chief, who sent his troops into Ukraine last February, blamed Zelensky for the continued violence. Both sides have lost thousands of soldiers on top of many civilian deaths in Ukraine. Putin is reportedly poised to use his speech at an upcoming G20 meeting to urge world leaders to work out a strategy for ending the war. In a virtual meeting on Wednesday, a Russian president said military actions are always a tragedy, and of course we should think about how to stop this tragedy. By the way, Russia has never refused peace talks with Ukraine. Ukrainian President Zelensky signed a decree in 2022 declaring that peace talks between his country and Putin are impossible. Putin has also discussed wider geopolitics or political issues, saying that economic activity around the world is moving towards Asia. He added that Russia has shipped grain to Africa free of charge and emphasized the country's willingness to contribute to global climate and development goals. Should Russia be declared? No, I don't believe so. I'd rather just be working with Russia and be partners with them as far as countries go. They're high IQ. They got oil like you wouldn't believe. But all this is gonna keep it on a slow boil, slow cook. We're not looking for anything serious. I'd see until around next year, around voting time. I think you're going to see a small yield nuclear weapon, probably hit Germany, something like that. But I don't know. It's just a guess that I got. But something will happen to re-elect Biden or whoever they want in there, or Trump, whoever. But again, we should be okay over here. What we've got to worry about is just our internal issues with our politicians. We can get that under control. We'll be set pretty. Let's see, there's something else I was going to say here. Yeah. Don't fret, but make sure and do put some things back. Have you some peanut butter put back. Do some things like that. It's just some water put back. You never do know. Something can happen. It's always good to be a little bit prepared, but you don't have to go overboard, in my opinion. We got too big of a military. We got everything. They're not going to attack us. I'll put it to you that way. There was that car thing that in Canada. Now that looks a little fishy there. I've kind of been looking into it. Might do a report on it, but something looks funny there. But like I said, I'll do something on that. If you do like this content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I can get a lot more of these out. And toodaloo.